Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nottingham Hockey Centre. Today we have a vital bottom of the league clash between University of Nottingham and Reading. I am Jamie, and today I am beside Two's captain, Josh Biddlecombe.
Thank you very much, Jamie. Nice to be here. A lovely evening here in Nottingham, and we should be in for a classic tonight, a very vital game. Both teams on 0 points at the moment. Today should be a feisty one. And we are underway here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Reading have clearly won the toss here, and they are playing some boring hockey to start off with as they are keeping the ball round the back. Some amazing blocking from captain Max Anderson, who in October will be heading to Malaysia with the under-21s EDP squad. Well done to Max.
So, Josh, how are you finding the first couple of minutes of the game?
I'd say so far it's been a bit of a tame one at the moment. Nothing much really has happened. It's been a couple fouls. Reading have got the ball, 25 entry, but as they go back, I think it's just a slow start to this one, but we'll see where it takes us.
Great defending from James Clark there. Fun fact about James Clark, he's actually in the Irish national setup and took a year out last year to find himself, but his first year this year and really coming into the team well.
Got to be careful there, number 9, Max Anderson again. We don't want to be giving away any cards. It was number 10, Nick Catling, actually Nottingham University alumni, taking the free hit quickly there.
Great interception from Louis Cuddle there.
Here we can see Adam Gower making his way to the halfway line to sub in. This will be his Premier League debut, so good luck to Adam today. Fun fact about Adam Gower before he gets on the pitch, he actually has the Channel Island record for the bucking bronco with a whopping time of 1 minute and 24 seconds. In other news, Reading are in the D, and that is great defending from the Nottingham boys as they win the free hit.
great ball from James Clark down the line to debutant Adam Gower there. Great skills from Louis Tipper, just getting a free hit at the edge of the D.
That was some really nice 1v1 elimination from Louis Tipper. As he's going again. Oh my word. Oh my word. Where is that going? Not sure that is a free hit. I think that was inside the D as George Bunia takes it quickly.
Great aerial from Louis Cuddle into Tipper. He's got it. Oh! Nottingham dominating these last couple of minutes. Getting a long corner.
It was a beautiful set play from Nottingham with Louis Cuttle chucking an absolute bomb to Louis Tipper, who controlled it under a lot of pressure. And here we go again. James Clark in the D. Oh my god, great elimination. I think Reading have got very lucky there not to give away a corner.
Here come Reading into the D. They've just got a free hit on the edge of the D. That is great blocking from George Bunia. That is great from Ed Bryce. If you have never watched Ed Bryce play before, he's probably got the lowest left hand in England hockey.
That was some very nice small unit play from the Nottingham boys. Reading with a high press, but they carved straight through it, which was just lovely to see. There's a nice aerial from Reading into the middle of the pitch, and they're countering here. It's great defending from Will DeBias. Unlucky to give away a free hit, but he's done well there.
Great defending from Nottingham, just letting it go out for a 16.
So, Jamie, would you like to tell me about your threes match today, which I heard you had a 5-1 win, which just sounds amazing for the club?
Yeah, it was a great game. That's 2 games in a row now we've won. So, yeah, we're looking decent enough in the league. It's a bit of a switch up from last year in the league with getting 4 people getting relegated from last year and 3 or 4 promoted. So, yeah, no, it's looking like a decent start to the season, especially with Bucks coming up on Wednesday against Warwick Ones.
That is just lovely to hear, and hopefully the ones today can add to that win on this Saturday. There should be subtitles available if you can't understand my Northern Irish colleague. I do apologise for the accent. Very loud whistle from the umpires there. I think some poor ball patrolling going on here.
Great win by Louis Tipper there. Harry Croft Baker roses over the ball. Fun fact about Harry Croft Baker is that he's probably the most experienced person in this team, playing 2 Bucks finals, and as much as he's small, great asset to the team.
The crowd didn't like that one. Some aggressive tackling from Reading, but it was all clean.
Great tackle by Ollie Lander. Josh, would you like to tell us anything about Ollie Lander?
I would love to tell you a fun fact about Ollie Lander. In 2017, he was actually the under-14 mackerel fishing national champion. Not only is he good at hockey, but my God, he is good at fishing.
Good build-up play by Nottingham right now. They're looking like they're dominating the ball.
Yeah, it's been a slow start to the game for both teams. Not many de-entries, but I think both are just looking to get a foot in the game as Nottingham attacking down the left-hand side of the pitch now. Ollie Lander, great blocking from the Reading defender there. It's a very high press from Reading here. Calm under the pressure, Ollie Rundle there. There's a lovely chuck forward to Ted Graves. Louis Tipper looking to eliminate once again. A big strong point of his as he goes through and wins a free hit. Nottingham looking quite threatening here on the counter-attack. As the ball is fizzed around the back. There's a great touch from Rundle. Number 9 from Reading, not happy with the press there, but they have won it back. And unfortunately have just wasted it there.
Not a good tackle by Reading there, but not in with the ball just in the 25. Great take by Crofty there. Great shot by Stoner, just goes wide. Good save by the keeper. That was unlucky there by Nottingham. 16-2 Reading.
Yeah, That is some great defending from Ed Bryce. And he wins the free hit. Crowd really enjoyed that one from Ed Bryce. Which a fun fact about him, he actually owns 40 flamingos.
Here's Max Anderson back on after a nice wee rest on the bench.
Crowd are seriously starting to get into this one now as we approach the end of Q1.
Great ball by Louis Cuddle there. James Bateman absolutely adored that one.
Reading look a bit nervous here as they've just crashed balled that off the sideline. I think they need a bit of the break as the pressure's getting a bit too much for them at the moment.
Great pass by Rundle to Dan Hunt. He wins the free just outside the D. Not long left in Q1.
Not sure how long's left in the quarter, but it should be over soon. Bit of a stray pass there from Louis Cuttle. Not sure what the crowd are saying, but they are making some sort of noise. Just heard there's 10 seconds to go in this one. So it should be 0-0. Unless anything absolutely rash happens.
That is quarter time, 0-0. Josh, how have you found that first game of hockey?
I thought it was a very slow start to the game. With both teams needing a win here, there was not much attacking going on, but I think it could just be a nerves thing as this is a very big game for both teams. What were your thoughts on that quarter, Jamie?
Yeah, a bit of a slow start from Nottingham, but they really got into the game, I thought, and especially in the last 5 to 7 minutes, they were really dominating the game.
I would agree. I think out of the both teams, I think Nottingham had a bit more attacking opportunities, but I think both teams yet to actually put a shot on target. Quarter 2 underway here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Still 0-0. As Reading have a quick start, attacking quickly. Some great 3D skills there. My word, that is fantastic from Edward Bryce.
Here's Ollie Lander in the ball. Great chemistry to Ed Bryce. Ed moans in frustration about that pass.
Yeah, not sure why he's knee sliding on the break there. That was a bit silly. But here come Reading. That's a great pass into the D. Some great defending. They have put it on a foot, and that is a corner. First corner of the game to Reading Hockey Club.
Jimmy Butler trying to intimidate Reading here, just refusing to go in his goal. But
Jamie Butler, actually September Player of the Month. Can he make a save here? Ooh. That was a very poor corner from Reading.
yeah, you really do have to hit the target to score a goal.
This is a great attack from Nottingham. Ball gone in. Ooh. Long corner to Nottingham. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, that is terrible ball boying. 2 balls on the pitch, and they've both been hit off. This is an absolute nightmare for Tom Oswald on the ball patrol.
Here's Captain Max Anderson. Absolutely rinsing boys. Plays the ball in, but straight there, Reading player.
I think we've had a bit more of a fiery start to this quarter from both teams, looking to score a goal, which is nice to see. Some lovely play from Nottingham there. Seems the training has been paying off as their small unit play has been very nice in this quarter.
Seems like Max has gone into the fullback position. He was originally half-back in the first quarter, but looks like James Bateman has changed the tactics for him playing fullback now.
Reading looking threatening here in the Nottingham circle. That is great defending from Will Tobias. Did really well there not to give away any fouls at all.
Much of Reading have possession here. It doesn't seem like they're doing much with the ball.
Reading really looking to penetrate Nottingham around the back of the D on the left-hand side, but they've got unlucky there and passed it off the pitch. That is a great aerial from Harry Croft Baker. James Bateman just asking for some clearance on the aerial rule there, as it did kill them. They did almost get a corner there.
Josh, would you like to describe the aerial rule to people who aren't too familiar with it?
We've just seen another aerial, which was taken down very nicely. No fouls there, but it's a very confusing one. You've got to pass it directly to a player, and the defenders can't encroach within 5, but you can intercept it cleanly. It's a very confusing one, but we probably know as much about it as you do.
Language, please. We're on TV.
Sorry about the language there if you heard any explicit language.
It's a Reading hockey player not happy with what's going on at the moment, which is good signs for Nottingham as they're getting frustrated, so could lead to something big here for the boys.
Great ball by James Clark.
There's a really good attack there from Nottingham. Well, the crowd are not happy with that one, but umpires seem to like it. As Reading switched and attack down the left side channel once again. That is a great cross-pitch pass. But once again, Ed Bryce, left hand planted, cannot pass the ball past that guy.
Great low left hands by Nottingham there, but Reading get a free just outside the D.
That is unfortunate from Nottingham, playing it onto his own foot. But once again, the critical defending in the D. Ed Bryce with a beautiful V-drag and playing the ball out into safety. Really good critical defending there from Nottingham.
Shout out to Ollie Lander's parents, Tim and Tori, for currently watching the stream. Tim and Tori kindly bought me and Josh a microwave for hosting Lander a pre-season, so thank you very much again for that.
Once again, we'd just like to express my thanks on behalf of the whole house as well. We very much appreciated that.
Reading have a shot, but it goes way off target. They really don't seem to be troubling Player of the Month Jimmy Butler that much.
Yeah, if I was Player of the Month Jamie Butler, I don't think I'd be too worried at the moment. It was a lovely backspace shot, but it was just completely astray from the target.
Player of the Month Jimmy Butler seems to be having a pretty quiet game. Would you not agree, Josh?
I would agree, but I would also add that the Reading goalkeeper has not had much to do either. So both sides really need to start putting more stuff on goal. Reading keeping the ball at the back here. It's a great press as Nottingham cut. And then aerial straight off the pitch. Beautiful pressing from Louis Tipper, who'd just like to do a quick shout out to his Depop, which is called Ridge Classics. If you fancy yourself any vintage items, go ahead over there and see what you can find. Once again, Max Anderson, some beautiful hands in the middle. The crowd are loving that one. Great pick from the Reading number 11. But once again, Nottingham switching the play. Ed Bryce here. Ball to the baseline. Can we upgrade? Oh, it's an unbelievable tackle from Reading there. Ed Bryce once again on the ball, looking calm as ever. JB really wants Dan Hunt to offer there. And he's got the ball. But once again, the Reading defending, I do have to say, has been very good.
Great pressing from Ed Bryce there. Left hand low once again, and he wins the ball and passes to Louis Tipper. Oh.
I think JB will be very disappointed there. No one filling the back post, and it was a crisp backhand along the floor. Nottingham really blundered a chance there, I have to say.
Great aerial by Reading there, but they just couldn't get the final pass together, could they?
Once again, great positioning from Player of the Month, Jamie Butler, who dispatched of it quickly. But here Reading come again. Well left from Player of the Month, Jamie Butler.
Seems to be a very even second quarter, just like the first. No one really seems to be putting that much danger, but it's getting a bit more interesting.
I would definitely agree. Both teams starting to put a lot more at goal and a lot more counter-attacking as Nottingham go here. Louis Tipper once again. Quite a loud stick tackle, but it's been given as a stick block, which I think is the right call from the umpire.
Again, great pressing from Nottingham, but they just got unlucky there with a stick tackle.
Unfortunate aerial there for the right back of Reading. Just didn't quite catch it, and it's been quickly cleared up by Nottingham. Once again, George Bunier. Beautiful hands in the middle, just gliding around the pitch. Another fun fact about George Bunier, he actually pedalled across the Bristol Channel, which is very impressive. Here we see debutant Adam Gower on the ball with a nice little pass to Ollie Lander. He's done really well there. Not sure. Players are appealing, but nothing given. Some nice play from Reading just to switch the ball to the other side of the pitch. But once again, slowing it down. I think that's been the story of this game. Would you not agree, Jamie Anderson? Just a very calm game, not much going on.
Yeah, I think both teams are worried about really losing the game, especially because both are on 0 points. So I think they're scared to nearly over-attack and lose the game.
Yeah, a bit of a chess match going on here, just waiting for the other team to make a mistake.
Reading's captain forgot it wasn't football and kicked the ball.
Once again, Nottingham with a high transfer. Boone eliminating the centre forward, carrying hard, hits the ball. No run there.
I think Ed Bryce is just gone to the shop to get Catlin something. I'm not sure what just happened there.
Yeah, that was safe to say the ex-GB international has well and truly sent Ed Bryce there. But once again, the Nottingham boys taking a lot of pride in their blocking, and Harry Stone getting his hand on the floor. He's another one of our boys who will be going to Malaysia with the EDP boys. Once again, well done to him for getting selected for that. That was just an electric interception from Max Anderson. But Reading win it back and they are countering once again. And once again, it is great to see how well Nottingham are defending. And that is the end of the first half. 0-0 here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. Quite an uneventful first half there. Both teams having a couple attacking opportunities, but not much going on. As Jamie said earlier, I think both teams are more worried about losing the game than actually winning it.
I'm going to pass over to club president Zach, who's going to speak just a little bit about what happened this week at the Christmas Cup.
Evening, everybody. So the first team weren't the only team to play Reading this week. The rest of the club made the journey down with Tiger European on Wednesday. We left Nottingham at 6:15, which made us arrive at Reading for 10:15. And a little bit of background information of the Christmas Cup. It's a two-club event between the University of Nottingham and the University of Exeter Hockey Club. This event is in memory of Will Christmas, who tragically passed away in March 2020, days after being voted the University of Nottingham's Men's Hockey Club Social Secretary. The day sees both clubs go head-to-head with all six of their attending teams. A massive thank you as always to Reading Hockey Club and to Judith in particular for being such a brilliant host, and and we look forward to next year for where it's be really promising. We look forward to for it to be really promising. The day was really successful for Nottingham. We won 5 out of the 6 games, meaning we retained the Christmas Cup for the 3rd successful year. I'll push back onto the commentary team.
Thanks, Zach, for those words. Yes, it was a great game. Josh was captaining the Twos boys, and I think that's 4 games in a row now that the Twos have won. So, Josh, would you just like to say about how your season has started, especially with Christian being the new head coach?
Yeah, it's been a really promising start to the season. Obviously, newly appointed head coach Christian Batty. We've had a great start to the season, currently top of the league in the Conference Midlands, and hopefully we can continue that this Sunday as we are playing Harleston Magpies away. Bit of a long away day, but I'm sure the boys will be fine and looking forward to it. Nottingham boys are starting to retake to the pitch, so we could be underway here shortly. Here we go, now the captain of Reading leading the boys in blue out. Should be underway very shortly for what should be a tasty second half, hopefully.
All of them seem to be ready to go, but Reading just a bit slow to get ready for the second half.
Yeah, maybe just a bit of nerves, given that 35 minutes left to play, still 0-0, and this is a must-win for both teams. Dan Hunt standing over the ball, looking ready to play. Really good to see that Ed Bryce has returned to the pitch after Nick Catlin breaking his ankles. Thankfully, the physio Lydia has solved that issue for him and he's back and raring to go.
Great tackle by Ollie Lander there. Yeah, first card of the game goes to Reading.
Crowd seriously didn't like that one. They're getting very loud now, which should help the boys get through. Fun fact about Ollie Lander, his nickname is the Octopus, which we saw there. He's just amazing at tackling.
Great skills there by Dan Hunt.
I mean, already in this second half, I think we've had more excitement than the first. A lovely ball forward to Louis Tipper. Just can't quite turn and is dispossessed. Have to say, it's a lovely turnout from the crowd today. Quite a lot of them in the stand, which is great to see.
I really think Nottingham need to utilise them being up a man. Do you not agree, Josh?
Yeah, I really think that JB would want to win this game whilst they're a man up and get just even one goal, just as much as they can. A lot of noise being made from the crowd there. I couldn't quite see what was happening, but seems to be getting feistier and feistier as the time goes on.
Here come Nottingham on the counter-attack. Ted Graves on the ball. Another GB21s player going to Malaysia at the end of the month. Reading are back to 11 here, so I would say it'll just get a bit tighter.
Great ball forward from Reading. Lovely little guard pass. Left foot is well and truly being attacked right now. Ooh, delicious ball in, but no cigar.
That is a great pressing by Reading. They're in, and great save by player of the month, Jamie Butler. He's just,
Just as we were praising him, unfortunately we have conceded. It was a very crisp backhand from Reading. Number 15. Tom Meinl is his name, number 15. Boys will really need to push forward now and get back into this game as quickly as they can before it gets away from them.
Great tackle by George Brunier to win the ball back, and I think Nottingham just need to build the play up, take it a bit slower, and just be calm on the ball.
I think the main thing for Player of the Month, Jamie Butler, is just to keep his head up and not ponder on what's just happened there. He's had a great game so far, and he shouldn't dwell on it at all. There's a lovely little steal from Reading. I have to say, don't you agree, Jamie, that both teams have been very good in their defending? As we watch JC, Irish international, lovely intercept on that one. But once again, Reading win it back. That is delightful hands from Reading. But once again, the defending has been tip-top in this game today.
Great low hand by Louis Tipper there, and wins the ball for Nottingham.
Yeah, that was a good attack for Reading, but it was quickly dispatched by Louis Cuttle there. One of the bravest men in hockey. Reading attacking once again. Nick Catlin. Oh my word, what a finish. That's an experienced man, and that was an experienced backhand there, I have to say. Reading go 2 goals up here at the Nottingham Hockey Centre. That is just a misery compiler from Reading there. Nottingham really, really seeming frustrated. Need to get a goal. The next goal in this game will be absolutely vital for both teams, and hopefully it will go the way of Nottingham.
Been a poor couple of minutes from Nottingham there. James Clark coming off the pitch and just asking James Bateman what's just happened. So I think that just sums up what the last couple of minutes, people just not sure on the pitch what's happened.
Yeah, and it's not great to see, you know, like we want them to have cool, calm heads, but Reading seeming to get the better of them at the moment. Big call from Will Tobias there. Yeah, I thought he was subbing for Rundle. I just couldn't quite hear him.
Calm and composed there by Ed Bryce to win the foot. Just think Nottingham need to have the slow build up and just not rush things and not rush for that goal. They've got another 25, 26 minutes left on the clock to get 2-3 goals.
Yeah, I think it's important that we can't forget there's a lot of hockey still to be played. And we just can't get disheartened. We have to keep fighting.
Not the greatest pass from Ed Bryce, but George Brunier picks it up very nicely.
Yeah, a bit of a stray pass from Ed Bryce there, but... Oh, here we go. Here come Reading again. This is not great news for Nottingham. Once again, unbelievable blocking.
Again, not good ball patrol, and 2 balls go onto the pitch. We really need to find new ones.
Yeah, it brings me great sadness to say it's Tom Oswald again. He's having a bit of a nightmare tonight. I don't think he'll get another gig at that.
Reading are really building the pressure up in the final third, and this is called the handball stage, and they're looking pretty strong here.
Yeah, Nottingham have got to be very careful. A lot of free hits being given away. We just want to make sure that they're not upgraded to a card, because that is the last thing that they need right now. They need goals. Some lovely play from Reading there. Great hands, but a great tackle from Cuttle. Number 9 probably getting the gym more, as Cuttle has just sent him there. Great hands from number 7, Monty Neve there, who has a lovely TikTok account. If any of you like hockey content on social media, he's the man for you. Really think Nottingham have to be careful here. I think the umpires are getting a bit frustrated with the amount of free hits they're giving away.
Yeah, I think maybe the next stick tackle could be a green or yellow card, depending on how bad it really is.
Just have to make sure they don't do anything rash. Oh, there's a lot of confusion on the pitch right now. Both umpires giving it different ways. The crowd's getting involved and all the players are not happy. Once again, that's very calm from the Reading players to move the ball and switch the channel. This is looking threatening for Reading. Once again, what I thought was great blocking, I think they have given away a corner. Now that is a shame for Nottingham, but the pressure was building from Reading. You have to say they've been playing much better in this third quarter. Hopefully, Player of the Month Jamie Butler can keep this one out. Once again, the hit off the top, but unbelievable running from Louis Cuttle. I love that as much as Adam Gower loves mayonnaise. It was a poor corner from Reading. Missed trap at the top and the hit was just topped. And then it all fell apart. Great to see Nottingham taking pride in their PCD. Once again, Reading with a very high press. And it's not work as Harry Croft Baker, with all that experience, calm under pressure, wins the free hit.
Great pick up there by James Clark. Really shows why he is an Irish international.
Yeah, and it was a very physical challenge, which he dealt very well with. So clearly the S&C with John Finn has been paying off there.
Reading on the counter attack there, but they just couldn't finish it. It really sums up the game. Just the final pass for both teams just seemed to be not the best.
Yeah, as a player, it must be very teasing just to break like that and just get no outcome from it. Well, Nottingham go quickly here in the circle. I think that's Harry Stone. Oh my word, that is just fantastic. But once again, great defending from Reading to not give away any fouls and give away a long corner. Well, the crowd is not happy. I'm not sure what's going on. But they seem to have seen something that we cannot. Once again, Nottingham transferring the ball with purpose. They just need to get an outcome. There's a great lead from Adam Gower. It's a shame he couldn't get the ball.
Not the best pass there by Harry Croft Baker, but Nottingham seem to be getting back well. The fitness of the 16 pitch lengths really seems to be coming off.
Yeah, they're working very hard in the counter defence, but Reading don't. Ooh, that seemed a bit dangerous there. Ollie Lander smirking away. I think he knows. He got away with something. Nottingham just need to jump out here and not get stuck in their own 25. JB wanting A2 to cut there. And they've got them down the left-hand side. Let's see if they can win the ball.
With under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, it really seems like Nottingham need to have a big fourth quarter to get something out of this game.
It just goes to show how hard this game is, though, as Reading number 18, Smith, has come off absolutely exhausted. He was just leaning over the fence. He couldn't even get off the pitch, and that is a terrible challenge. He stopped the ball purposely with his foot there, and he has been sent off. He looks mortified.
James Clark looks very grumpy coming off the pitch with that green card.
Just confirming that was a green card for James Clark. Harry Croft Baker complaining about the sliminess of his grip, which is really not helpful, as he is one of the halfbacks and he's on the ball quite a lot.
I think Nottingham's frustration shows with Ed Bryce just turning to Josh and I, looking frowning in his face very angrily.
And we are actually friends with him, so normally he smiles at us. Let's see if Player of the Month Jamie Butler can once again pull something big out here. Great save from Player of the Month Jamie Butler. Away into a non-dangerous area. Reading bring it back in though, and they've won another corner. Unfortunate there. Umpire had blown the whistle just before the Reading player put it in the corner. Shouts of unlucky from the crowd, and I have to say I do agree. This will be the last play of the third quarter though, as Reading, all their players go up to the circle. Nottingham boys will really have to pull something out of the bag here.
Great running down there by Ollie Lander and a great save by Player of the Month Jamie Butler.
I have to say, Player of the Month Jamie Butler has come in clutch there. as he has made the save away from the danger, and it stays 2-0 at the end of quarter 3. Nottingham boys are seriously getting pumped as they come off the pitch. They know they need to pull something out big here. I think they've got to go out, high press, and just win the ball as high as they can and get as many goal-scoring opportunities as they can. What do you think, Jamie?
Yeah, I think this is a big quarter, just not even in tonight's game, but in the rest of the season, just to get their Premier League first points. So I think it is a big 17.5 minutes.
Yeah, the Reading goalkeeper has forgotten a water bottle and has just drank straight from the tap. Not sure how hygienic that is. Just also wanted to say a big shout out to Alpha Sites for sponsoring the University of Nottingham men's first team, as you can see on their shirts today.
Here's the beginning of Q4. I really think Nottingham need to get at least 2 goals to make a few points out of the first game.
I would even add to that and say if they got at least 3, they could win this one without conceding 0, that is. Reading playing out lovely there. Nottingham can't afford to not have the ball in this quarter. Both players might have a hole in their stick there as they've both missed it. Max Anderson on the ball. Calmly deals with that one. And Ollie Rundle skipping a player in the transfer, which is just lovely to see. Fun fact about Louis Cuttle, actually has a pet fish called Alice.
Shout out to Alice if she's watching the game today.
As he chucks a huge aerial. That is just pinpoint to Harry Croft Baker. Although the player was not 5 there. Crowd are not happy with that one. He's completely stopped Nottingham in motion there. We could have seen something special.
Here's Nottingham back to 11 players. Louis Tipper comes on for James Clark's card.
Another fun fact about Louis Tipper. He's actually the first team's top goal scorer this year in the Men's Premier League with 1 goal.
That's a monster aerial to absolutely no one.
Yeah, that one's got snow on it, Jamie, doesn't it? There's Harry Stone just carving first time. Oh my word, what a goal. And I'm going to correct myself because Louis Tipper is now the men's first team top goal scorer with 2 goals.
That was great play. Snow came down in that ball, but Max picked it up really well, found a quick pass, and that's what Nottingham just need to do. They just need to put the ball on target and hope for the best because this keeper doesn't seem confident at all. I think this is going to be a really interesting 15 minutes, especially because they got that early goal in quarter 4.
Yeah, and that's exactly what James Bateman would have wanted from his team there. Get the 3rd goal in the game, and then make sure they can pile on as much pressure as they can and try and equalise now. And I think, sorry for the language there, Nick Catlin, Nottingham alumni, saying a naughty word. But it's in frustration because Nottingham are clawing their way back into this one, and the boys are looking pumped on the sideline.
Yes, I think I've seen Ollie Lander just smile for the second time in his life with that first goal going in for Nottingham.
That's unfortunate there from Louis Cuttle. It was a great pass, just not quite anyone there. I want to say a big shout out as well to Tim Errett. Unfortunately, he has broken his hand, and he could have been the missing piece today. Do you agree, Jamie?
Yeah, I think Tim's a great player, obviously coming from Germany, playing for Mannheimer in the Bundesliga in Germany. So I think it is a massive deal that he's out for 6 to 8 weeks with a broken wrist. So it will cost Nottingham in the first half of the season.
Ed Bryce leading the press here. Doesn't look out of his depth at all.
Again, Mr. Octopus, Ollie Lander, intercepting the ball again. It really shows why he basically has 8 hands.
Player of the month, Jamie Butler, with an absolute seed to Ollie Lander, aka the Octopus. Louis Tipper, unreal hands. Shout of frustration, but it's still his ball. Takes it quickly. Shouts of not 5 from the players, but the umpires see nothing wrong with it.
Yes, huge Page really did not like that.
This is true. Match official just telling the subs they need to back off a little bit because the umpires can't see. And they did not react to it well. Nibs.
Oh, awful keeping. Like I said, and that is 3 goals for Louis Tipper in this season.
That was a hopeful aerial, and the keeper's just palmed it straight to Louis Tipper. And he should know from a scouting report that he is our top goal scorer with now 3 goals.
Great celebration there by Louis Tipper doing the Jude Bellingham.
Crowd absolutely loved that one, as it is now 2-2. This is a huge goal for Nottingham and a huge goal for the game. This one is going to be interesting.
Just under 12 minutes to go, and I think this is going to be a great finish.
What was a very slow burner, as Reading have just put one across the goal and there was no one there. Number 16 on the sideline, can't believe it. JB is loving the momentum shift for Nottingham here, rallying the boys as they come on and off the pitch.
This is when the likes of Harry Croft Baker, with his experience, really need to just slow down the play and tell his boys just to calm it down. As much as they were 2-0 down and they've got it to 2-2, they're still just under 11 minutes to play. They need to calm down and they can find a goal.
Yeah, there would just be nothing more heartbreaking if the boys were to lose this one. They need to make sure they don't lose their heads and they stay focused for the rest of this game.
Great tackle by Debian Dan Goyer. He's really filling the boots of Pete Caughey well, isn't he?
Yeah, for someone who's been playing twos for a very long time, he hasn't looked out of place at all in this game, and it's definitely shown in this fourth quarter. Crowd making a lot of noise here, trying to off-put the Reading defenders. And I think it's working. Oh, just off a foot there. Unlucky. A2 with a great cut there. Reading looking threatening here, but Nottingham once again handling it well. And now back on the counter. My word, that was great blocking as well. Nick Catling, what's he going to do here?
Great defending there by Ollie Rundle, and Crofty finds it, and Nottingham are on the counter-attack currently, but just can't find the final pass.
They really need to communicate there. Both players thought either one was going to get the ball, but it ended up with the Reading player getting the ball.
Shaky defending, and the umpire is giving it to Reading in the final third, and Nottingham boys are really not happy with that.
Yeah, they just need to make sure that they stay involved with the game and don't get involved with the umpires. Only 8 minutes to go here. They really need a goal. Crash ball. Nick Catlin, once again, we apologise for any language that you've heard, as he has said another bad word.
Great tackle there by George Brunier, but Reading have taken it quickly and just a long corner.
Yeah, Reading players asking the question of where that was going, but the Nottingham defender's done well there. Adam Gower did not like that challenge from Ollie Lander. Needs to stay on his forehand there. Yeah, beautiful. Well done to Dan Hunt there, getting out and stretching the pitch immediately as well. His GPS is going to be off the charts. And here we go. The crowd are getting involved, and that is another card for Reading. Nottingham really need to take advantage of the man. And it's the cheese.
Sorry about the language again. He's come off. We're going to have to mute it here because he's going absolutely ape beside us.
This is a great for the momentum of Nottingham, as the crowd is really singing now. That was a serious nibble from the Reading player there as he was coming off the pitch.
Still angry, slapping his thighs in frustration, but he just needs to realise that he can't tackle very well. He needs to really look at his teammates' videos on how to tackle properly.
Yeah, there will be a TikTok out there somewhere on how to tackle. Ed Bryce, just so calm in the middle of the pitch. Some lovely SUP going on here. There's Ted Graves, ball in. Big touch from Reading. Ed Bryce, ooh, unlucky there.
Dodgy decision there from the umpire, but George Brunier just takes it in the chin and moves 5.
Yeah, got to be careful with playing the ball after the whistle there. He played it just before, but could get a card as we go later into this game. 5 minutes to play.
Great save again by player of the month, Jamie Butler. He's really having another good game.
Yeah, there's a reason he's player of the month, because he's been playing very well in the Premier League this season. It was a great opportunity for Reading, but no dice. And Rundle with an early ball. If Tipper can get it forward here, the boys could be looking good. Ted gives it back to Ollie Rundle. Oh, that is a terrible tackle from the Reading player there. Ted, can he drive? Can he get an outcome? Shouts of where that's going from the crowd and the players, but once again, it's fine.
Great ball in there, but just hits a foot, so free out to Reading.
Yeah, big shouts of playing on the outside from Nottingham there, and it's been working for them in this quarter. Only 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Let's see if they can get a winner here. Max Anderson is very touch-tight, his man marking there. He must love man-to-man pressing, but not as much as he loves dinosaurs. Do you know his favourite dinosaur, Jamie?
Yes, obviously we live with Max, and around his room posters everywhere of the Spinosaurus due to the distinct white seal. So yeah, no, absolutely adores him.
Great pick from Rundle once again. Loud stick contact. Quite a loud whistle. Threatening of a card, but umpires have got this one under control. I have to say, I do think the umpires have handled this game very well. For a relegation battle, you'd think it could get out of hand.
The crowd really didn't like that decision, but again, like Josh said earlier on in the game, I think it was the right decision with the aerial.
Yeah. It's a confusing one, but that was into a dangerous area. Oh, here we go. Hugh Page on the counter. Can he give it? No, he can't. That's a great tackle. Number 12 on the sideline for Reading. Absolutely loved that one. It's a great pick from Will Tobias. As the octopus. Unlucky to give away a foul there.
If anyone wants to stay tuned after the game, Captain Max Anderson's just going to give a bit of a debrief to Josh and I and the rest of the viewers about how he found the game. So it'll be about 5 minutes after the full-time whistle, so if you'd like to stay, you can.
Yeah, as Reading have the ball in a dangerous position here. We really don't want to concede.
Yeah. Well, I was going to go for 1 minute. It was the last quarter, Margaret. Chance in my luck.
Yeah, President's had a nightmare with the scoreboard here. Hasn't stopped it on 2 minutes.
1 minute and 2 seconds left, and Reading win a corner. Nervy moments for Nottingham here, but player of the month Jimmy Butler, I think, will hopefully keep this out.
Yeah, that is completely unideal for the boys there. It's a real big shame. Max Anderson is not happy at all, but I think it was a foot. Luckily, the boys' PCD today has been unbelievable, and hopefully they can charge this one out like they have the others.
I'm just looking across to me, and club president Zach is really, really not liking this. Head in his hands, and I think he's pretty nervous. Pretty nervous, Josh.
Yeah, he looks absolutely terrified, but if I was the president, I would be as well.
Here it comes. comes out and
Heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Obviously, Reading players are ecstatic, but I really thought Player of the Month Jamie Butler had that one.
yeah, I think it sums us up. Beside me, Zach is just shed a tear. I think everyone's just can't speak. It's hard. Still haven't got a point, but there's still 45 seconds to go. Hopefully we can get something in the game.
I think it's going to be a really tough one to take after fighting back from 2-0 down in the fourth quarter to 2-2 and then conceding such a late goal like that. It really is. And there we go. That's the final whistle.
Yeah, and luckily from Nottingham, but congratulations to Reading for getting the first points of the season. Really good game, and hopefully we'll see them again later on in the season.
Yeah, I have to say, for a really boring first half, that turned out to be an absolute cracker in the fourth quarter. It's a shame about the result, but yeah, well done to both teams.
Hopefully we're going to get Max here to just tell us about how he found the game, so if you want to stay tuned, you can.
Yeah, not too angry, but I don't think he's going to be a happy bunny, Jamie.
Unfortunately, to obviously Reading score in the final moments of the game, Max does not want to speak. So, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back on Wednesday for Bucks. Thank you.